George Bacon for a few announcements.
Yes, thank you very much indeed, Ben. And just a few words, please, for your own public safety getting around the park. We are aware that litter is already beginning to cause something of an issue around the showground, but could therefore impact on the air display. Please ask you all to keep hold of
In recent seasons, one of them taking us into the future of this design. And you can see the aircraft taxiing slowly down until I expect about 2,000 feet into the runway, because part of showing off the attributes of this aeroplane is to demonstrate the technique here is the stick is fully arced, flying at the required angle of attack. And if you look very, very carefully at the canards, see how furiously they are maneuvering and moving, not necessarily being done by the pilot in order to keep the aircraft in that attitude. Quite a change from its predecessor, the Vigan, which was able to land in an extraordinarily short distance, but did so with a great amount of sound and fury with the engagement of reverse thrust and heavy braking, but none of that with the Griffon. Could very, very easily have come to a stop. Tiny bit of aerodynamic braking there with the canards. Including the very next display item. It comes from the Royal Air Force. It's already out
in Hampshire. And this year's squadron is 18. The aircraft is just positioned cloud centre to the right-hand side of the hangars, operating in the low-level environment. This is an environment we are very used to operating in, and it's one that we need to practice very often, as it's a safe environment for us on operations. Ladies and gentlemen, get your cameras ready as Jim fights the wind to get towards his display line. And it is with great pleasure that I give you the Royal Air Force Chinook display team. The crew execute a pedal turn to crowd left, and now is a great opportunity to introduce our display captain. Some say that the first words out of his mouth when he was a child was waka waka. All we know is it's Flight Lieutenant Jim Hobkirk. Jim is an A1 qualified helicopter instructor and one of the experienced instructors at RIAT. With the wind behind him, Jim enters the first of the mini stage, the roller coaster. This brings the aircraft 60 degrees straight up to the horizontal and pushes the aircraft down towards the ground. Using the energy from the last manoeuvre and 10,000 pounds of shaft horsepower, he then enters the next nose over. Pushing the cyclic forward. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Fighting into it, takes the aircraft into pedal turn to reposition from ground left. A slight amendment to the display from normal, we'll be doing a 270 flat turn. To bring down to the top of the pedal turn, face full of ground again with keys giving you numbers, and comes back for the 270 turn. The 270 now demonstrates the agility of the aircraft. At the end it will be followed by a nose down quick stop. This one is used in operations throughout the world, and Australia used in Afghanistan for Australia as well. This is normally used when troops are spotted late on in the manoeuvre and to bring the aircraft from 120 knots to a standstill on a station. This manoeuvre is used in potential emergency situations if the aircraft loses an engine and needs to come down to slow speed. He'll come in at 120 knots and use both rotor blades to bring himself to a stop. Let's join him in the cockpit again.
100 knots ground speed. 90 knots. 80. 70. Clear on. 10 degrees doors up. Okay, so 1 inch aft, switch that there. 12 degrees doors up. 50. 80. Speed's coming back nicely. 80 degrees.
Hoping to bring lots of blade slaps to Fairfield. Get your cameras ready for the break.
At 11:30 you can launch yourself into this high-octane environment, but the Royal Air Force Route 70, they're going to be there for a whole period, around about an hour or so, really offering you the latest Royal Air Force space and aerospace innovations. And there are plenty more going on there as well. You can even get to meet the Red Arrows at 12:45. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, George. Well, we're going to be getting the stars of our show today into the air shelf hole first. That's the VHB Matador 2 Plus of the Spanish Navy. Spanish Navy's version of the Harrier, and then it will be time for the frontline Royal Air Force. And so, with the Harrier Airborne
as the blood drips from his head. Pushing -3G and pulling 9G. At -3G, the blood rushes back from Bryce's legs to his head, causing what we call a position where you can have weather, but you simply can't see because the blood in your eyeballs. Sending back in front of the crowd with another 9G break. Angle of attack, demonstrating the carefree handling of Typhoon the Force. At this point here, he's got the throttle stood up, he's using full basket, and he's maintaining the position with his left hand on the throttle, adding a little bit of power here and there. He's about to light into EJ200, demonstrating the incredible capability of the aircraft to accelerate. Rolling right to brake left. Get your cameras ready, ladies and gentlemen, from the right. Flight at the map right is going to descend to 100 feet, accelerating at 600 knots for its final pass. So get your cameras ready from the right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was your 2023 Royal Air Force Typhoon display. Thank you for all the support to come and watch us here at the Royal International Air Statue. Be sure to come and visit our stand on the IFLS community to grab a brochure and ask any questions. And thank you to our industry partners for helping us achieve today's display. BAE Systems, Leonardo, Rolls-Royce, Whiting, Squadron Prince, Tumi Leasing Group, Lincoln Tea and Coffee. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's been a huge privilege, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you very much indeed, Sainty. Great to see you here at RIAT. As we now move towards one of the real fly-past highlights of RIAT 2023. Our salute to what used to be known as VSOL, vertical and short takeoff and landing, today referred to as STOL, short takeoff and vertical landing. The whole concept born from the notion developed during the Cold War of the need for dispersed operations away from main bases, which could provide such tempting targets for enemy attack. It was a French engineer named Michel Ribaud who developed various concepts for high-performance vertical takeoff and landing fixed-wing aircraft with a Bristol engine and vector thrust provided by blowers. There was no interest from either the French or the... Company designer Ralph Cooper to develop the P1127 strike aircraft. Interesting in the last few days to see news that the RIAT intends to exercise off-air operations with the Hawker Siddeley test pilot John Farley. It all helped underline the capabilities of the British-designed aircraft, and the US Marine Corps duly ordered the AV-8A model in 1970. They got 110 of those, all built by Hawker Siddeley in the UK and air freighted across the Atlantic. But then the Harrier II model, the AV-8B, which became the Harrier GR5 and later GR7 and GR9 with the UK's armed forces, was very much a transatlantic collaboration. So the F-35B in past us at the flow first.
Our squadron has succeeded in intercepting any possible low performance aircraft to our national air. Last but not the least, our squadron Ladies and gentlemen, coming from your left, you can admire the entrance of the AJ-139 on the 85th Squadron. As you can see, the rescuer now evaluates the physical state of the survivor and hoists him up with the stretcher. So once again, prepare your cameras. We are ready to hoist him up. As you can see, they are now close, going up and close the door of the helicopter. First operator brings them into safety. Another positive mission for Leone 01.
Only 2 seconds later by Red 4 and 5, and again 2 seconds later by Red 6, 7 and 8. The aircraft accelerates to around about 100 knots before the nose wheel comes off on the runway. And 1,000 for a flat. But once the team arrive, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to give them a shout, give them a round of applause as they arrive in our famous red, white and blue in war formation. Air captains, please give a hand warm welcome to the Royal Air Force Aerobatic team, the Red Arrow! Team arriving at over 400 miles per hour, and with Red 1 pulling up, collapsing into 8 hours straight to connected to start the show full. As the team collects from wall formation, which is approximately 200 to 300 feet from wingtip to wingtip, into the formation you see before you now, 8 arrows. Red 1 now bring the formation around to the left. Team Mark 2 and the Tucano, where he was the Tucano display pilot in 2010. The smoke comes on for the 8 arrows present. Good dynamic, safety. After 7-8 before the rollback, change the 6 from 8. As the team rolls to left on the right-hand side of Red 1 is Red 2, Flight Lieutenant Rich Walker. Rich is in his first year on the team, an very experienced aviator. He has flown operations on both Harrier and Typhoon. And he's also a former qualified flying sitter on the Hawk team on 2. No test pilots on the team this year. There are Red 1 to 8 you see performing ahead of you. Myself, Red 10 and... As Red 1 pulls the team up for the Apollo, Luke, once again at over 400 miles per hour, 4 to 5 GDO lead at height of approximately 5,500 feet, with the aircraft now slowed to only 110 to 120 knots. This makes the controls a lot less responsive, making the formation keeping even more difficult. But now they accelerate to 200, 300, back to 400 miles per hour, where conversely the controls are now a lot more responsive, which makes it even more difficult for the formation to stay together. But due to their excellence, as they come round to the left for the Apollo, present. On the left-hand side of Red 1 is Red 3, Flight Lieutenant Tom Hansen. Tom is also in the first year on the team. For the smoke coming on for the Eagle, present. Space missions and the Eagle from the Eagle landing craft. This is an honour to the UK spaceman, which was formed in 2021 as the Royal Air Force acknowledged that space. Of course, that was carried out by 617, the Dambuster Squadron, who of course still fly today, and you saw it earlier, flying the 5th generation F-35, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cameras ready once again for the lightning roll. On the far right-hand side is Red 4, Flight Lieutenant Ollie Suckling. Ollie, once again, is in his first year on the team, a former Tornado GR4 pilot, and also a qualified flying instructor on the Hawk Team Mark II. Those for the City Air Show World will also... Of course, Red 1 doesn't want to make it too easy for the rest of the team, so the blue and red smoke comes on and he bends the formation around to the right, making it even more difficult for Red 7 and 8 to maintain that rhythm and rate. Former Typhoon pilot and instructor on the Typhoon, as well as a qualified flying instructor on the Hawk Team Mark 1 again at 220. Each aircraft now only passing in 160 each other. As they now turn corresponds to 4 to 5, leading 60 at smoking red. Pulling hard now, 5 to 6G. And once again, Red 7 now looking through the top of that canopy for Red 6 to ensure that he has the safe miss distance. Around the front smoke of Red 6. Red 7 smoking blue is Flight Lieutenant Stu Roberts.